We'll be hosting an interest meeting in Mendenhall Student Center, room 15, at 7 p.m. There will be catered refreshments, and you'll be able to speak with members of the Moore Society.
Yo, this is Sheik Rock. This is Sheik Osmond. Break me in the zone. Constitution and violence with pursuing Act 1 Constitution, Constitution.
Disturbing the mainstream. Disturbing the mainstream. Disturbing the mainstream. The mainstream will be disturbed. Because we're disrupting this. That one's don't even.
WZNB 91.3.
What up? This is WZNB 91.3 FM Greenville with your boy Johnny Alfredo. What's going on? How are you today? I haven't been on air in so long, and it's such a nice thing to be back on air. I've got an interview coming up right now. If you're tuned in, this is something very special. I've got a special guest in here. Oh, wait, before I even introduce my guest, if you didn't know, right now I'm crashing Liza's show. Liza, what's the name of your show? Say that again?
Chill Vibe Tribe.
The Chill Vibe Tribe. Thank you for all the listeners tuning in. And my name is Johnny Alfredo once again. And like I said, I'm crashing Liza's show. And I'm just in here having a good time. I'm doing an interview with my good friend, Sheik Roz. You over there, Sheik Roz?
Hey, peace and love, man. I'm over here, man.
You over there, man?
In the frequency, man. What's happening with you?
Nothing much, brother. I'm glad you are here today. I'm glad I could have you here with me today. Crashing Liza's show. And you are here for a very special reason.
Indeed.
Well, right now, what's happening is you're going to have an interest meeting tomorrow in Mendenhall at 7 p.m.?
Yes.
Tell us more about that.
Oh, man. We have been toiling so much for this meeting. We're going to be basically dealing with everyone here on the campus, dealing with everyone around the Greenville area, just teaching everybody a little something if we can. We want to welcome everyone out, and I do mean everyone. Just come on out. We're going to be out there at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? All right.
We're going to have some refreshments, and y'all get your eat on, too.
Get your eat on. So there's going to be refreshments.
Indeed.
You know, we're going to have a great interest meeting in Mendenhall at 7 p.m. And Sheik Roz, you keep saying we. Who is we? Tell us who you are.
The Moorish American Society. And we're going to be having a little party here. We call it the little Moorish Ball on our end. So I hope everybody can come out. We would like to see some faces.
All right. And the Moorish, you say you're a part of what I understand, you're part of the Moorish Science Temple of America, right?
Truly, I am.
Tell me more about Moors. What exactly are you? Is this a religion?
Well, it's a divine and national movement. So what we focus on is basically teaching people about the Moors who came in 711.
Okay.
Going into Europe. But the Moors in itself, we are the descendants of Moroccans and born here in America. So we are the great descendants to those Moors who came up in 711 to Europe and teach those beautiful sciences that we all love today. As I spoke on the show last week about the arches that you see on the campus. You have in the middle of the campus, you have like this...
the cupola.
Cupola, yes. It has all kind of Moorish architecture, and a lot of people don't even know where it came from.
The cupola? I thought it was just designed...
Hey, man.
Listen, when it comes to ECU students, we just believe the cupola was designed after the old Austin buildings, where we used to have math class. But you're telling me it has more significance.
Man, it has it. It has the sciences all over that structure.
Sciences. All right. So the people who are Moors... When we're talking about Moorish people, are these people of all backgrounds?
Yes, indeed. We are the ancient Moabites. So we are here on the campus. We've been in a little bit of a hiding here in Greenville, but slowly, we out here now. So we're all around. You'll see us. We have these what they say funny-looking hats on, which is the free national headdress of the Moors. Is the fez. I wear the black one for the position that I hold, and you'll see all kind of colors of fezzes: purple fezzes, blue fezzes, red fezzes, green fezzes, and they all mean something.
Right.
But you figure out that information as soon as you come on to the meeting. It's tomorrow.
Okay. So excuse me. I see. Every time I ask if Moor is a religion, you don't necessarily say yes. You don't really say no. So let me ask you this: I consider myself a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible for me to join the Moorish group and still maintain my Christian beliefs and still go to church on Sunday and say praise God? but then still be a Moor?
Yeah, no problem, man. If you have your own religious creed,
Okay.
you can do, and worship as you please. So let me tell you about the Moors who were in Spain. A lot of times when they went into Europe, the predominant religion was what? Christianity.
Right.
So those Moors who wanted to, study in Europe, they were known as Moriscos. So you would be classified as Morisco, one who is under the faith of modern day, what you say, Presbyterian purity Christianity. So, it's no religion. It's, like I said, a divine and national movement. And when we're here to, you just inform people, because that's what we get. And that's that stigmatism. Oh, I heard about the Moors. Y'all believe in all this other stuff. And, we here to put a little cloud over that, you know what I mean? And just watch that right on out, all those ideologies that just simply ain't true.
All right. So in some circles, you're called Moorish scientists. Scientists, all right? And you all started off in the early 20th century by a man named Timothy Drew.
Oh, yes.
All right, so tell me more about Timothy Drew.
Yes, Timothy Drew, more affectionately known as Noble Prophet Drew Ali. He is a very, very, very noble man. I said that last week on the show. He brought this organization to us in 1913 in Newark, New Jersey. And he built this organization to fund the organization. He brought this organization to bring forth a better mind state, to give people being better citizens, uplifting themselves. So more or less, without Timothy Drew, more affectionately known as Noble Drew Ali, we would not know anything about nationality. We would not know about these sciences, as I said before, that the Moors brought into Spain. We would not know about the tribute that we have here. You have various people who are Moorish. That's like, in the NFL and basketball, like, you got that one guy, he's out there, he used to play for the what's that team, slip my mind, he played for the Washington Redskins, and you have Hayward Bay, those
Darius Hayward Bay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I mean, hey, man, those titles, man, that's us right there. So I'm a Bay, and without him, man, we wouldn't get these titles of attribute and titles of nobility.
So this Bay is not to be confused with the more popularly coined term Bay, referring to a person who has a special interest a person that you may have a special interest in. Like I may call my special lady my Bay. This is not the same, right?
Baby.
Right.
Your baby.
Yeah.
Okay. It was B-E-Y.
B-E-Y. Okay.
B-A-B-E.
Okay. Just wanted to just want to make sure I got the difference between that. All right. Now, so Timothy Drew, also known as
Noble Drew Ali.
Noble Drew Ali, formerly known as the Noble Drew Ali. He based his belief that African Americans had descended from the Moors and were originally Islamic. So, how does the Moor group, the Moorish Science Temple of America, how do you separate yourselves from people like Wallace Farr Muhammad and the Nation of Islam?
Okay, wow, let's talk about them if we can very briefly.
Yeah.
The Nation of Islam actually came off of the Moorish Science Temple of America.
Okay.
W.D. Farad Muhammad.
Yes.
He was a student and a pupil under Timothy Drew, more affectionately known as Noble Drew Ali.
Right.
And I have various pictures to prove that. I have very much good ties with the Nation of Islam, brothers and everything like that, and that their own particular agenda. But again, just to make sure that, maybe if you do a little bit more research, and it sounds like you have been doing some research, my brother, since the last time we did that PSA,
yeah, that,
you'll see the offset that came out, like the Gods and Earth, various groups. And I heard earlier on the station when the sister woman was talking about, the things that's been going on campus. Well, these things are to set apart those things that's been going on, these anti-Semitic, I think the word was used,
right,
events that's been going on campus. So, we're here, we're open to give out information like such as that, how long we've been in existence. And again, over 100 years, 1913, man, we ain't no stopping that.
All right. Now, the one popular belief that I think seems to be shared, whether it's among the Nation of Islam or the Moorish group, is that you both hold African Americans to a high regard. You know, so with that being the case, how is it possible for other races such as Caucasians and Asians and even Jewish people, how is it possible for them to become Moors when you seem to hold African Americans to such a high regard?
Well, again, they already have a nationality. You're naming out European.
Right.
You're naming out Spaniards. They have a nationality, and this is something that we know in common law, that everyone is entitled by every child is entitled to their free national name and their nationality, and to right to change one. Mm-hmm. So if you have the right to change one, the European can change your nationality to Moor. If he decides to do that, you African American, you can change your nationality because you have that divine right. That's something that's written in the Constitution, and we uphold it. That's not a lot of people know that.
Yeah, but your nationality just comes from where you're born. If I'm born in America, then I'm an American.
Well, let's look at the word America. Let's break that down. Amorica. Amorica. So
I don't think anyone ever actually pronounces it Amorica.
Well, I mean, okay, how would you like to spell it?
Well, I'm just saying America was named after Amerigo da Vinci, the man who actually discovered America.
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Have my history books deceived me?
Well, it depends on what books you're reading. Again, we have books, and we have books that are not given to the mainstream.
Gotcha.
And, that's why I'm here. I want to give out this information freely. I'm not trying to, take your pocket or anything like that. This information is given to all people, all nations. The founder of the organization says that everyone is entitled to it. So, again, we have European Grand Sheiks. And it's no secret, of course, the nationality does bring you to a descent nature line, to a descent landmass, to a descent area where you would say, oh, I'm Cuban. I believe you are Cuban, right?
Yeah, I'm Cuban, yes.
So, okay, you have a nationality, you have a place that you can go to.
Viva la Cuba!
Hey, man, hey. Hey, listen, not a lot of people can say that. What does that mean anyway?
It just means long live Cuba.
Oh, okay, all right. That's cool. We have our own religion. We have our own conversation. We have our own customs, and we have our own cultures that we have to embrace as people. I'm just talking about all people, So who am I to say, okay, well, you're a Christian. Oh, that's wrong for you being a Christian. Who am I to say, oh, yeah, you're a Muslim. Oh, that's wrong for you being a Muslim. We have those rights. So, let's go ahead and cash in on them rights, I guess.
Cash in. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So let's talk about what you're going to be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow, you and the Moorish Science Temple of America, the great Noble Drew Ali Foundation will be here. You're going to be here and you're going to be doing a class, right?
Yes, indeed.
So what are some of the things you're going to be talking about in your classes?
Oh, man, we're going to go really deep. Again, I'm referencing to a book where anybody can get in and where they fit in.
Right.
And maybe receive a copy of this book. It talks about such titles as Pinnacles of Wisdom, Vanity, learning what our social duties are, understanding who we are as a person itself, understanding what our main objective is in this world, and understanding what our true mission is in this world. It's all covered in the book, understanding, the difference between magistrates and subjects. And I know you tapped in with me a little bit earlier about that, but we're basically teaching these gifts.
Right.
These are lessons that are not given. I said it before, to the mainstream. These are hidden by your esoteric sciences. It's hidden from those who call themselves a Masson or a Shriner or something like that, and they all go back to the Moors.
Right, because I was going to say, I've seen Shriners wearing the same. What's the name of the hat again?
It's a fez.
The fez. I've seen Shriners wearing fez.
Free national headdress of the Moors, and of course you'll see on that same fez that these Shriners wear.
Right.
Words like Murak. You'll see Mecca. You'll see things like that. You'll even see one that says Moor or Nor.
Right.
You'll see one that say, and these are just wild, outrageous things. Aladdin, and Aladdin.
Aladdin wears that hat. Babu, he wears that hat.
I got the carpet and everything too, man. yeah. So, again, it's on everything, man. How many times have you seen it on television? You got the Disney Channel. What's that? Gravity Falls. That guy wears a fez. You got what was that? I was watching the other day, SpongeBob SquarePants. He wears a fez. Now all these people are wearing fezzes. All these cartoon fictional characters are wearing fezzes, and you don't see it in your face. that is something, you know, very significant about that free national headdress. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you really need to come out to this class tomorrow and learn about why you should be wearing a free national headdress too.
All right, let's do a scenario. Let's do a scenario right here. Picture me. I'm a blonde-haired. By the way, if you're listening to this, the views and opinions stated on this show are not directly related to East Carolina University or WZMB 91.3. This is strictly Johnny Alfredo, Sheik Ross, having a conversation, and you get a chance to listen. So with that being the case, let's do a scenario, Sheik Ross. I'm a blonde-haired, blue-eyed, little white girl. Daddy gives me everything. I got a beautiful yacht. I'm in the yacht club. Money is not an object. And I'm just walking around and I bump into you. I see you and a mass group of Moors. You're all preparing to walk toward the meeting for tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Mendenhall. What do you say to me to convince me to come to your meeting?
Hi, peace. Would you like to come to our meeting? It's simple as that. You know,
Really?
it's open to all nationalities. And I say that again, all nationalities.
All nationalities.
It's no prejudice against creed. Again, no prejudice against religion. No prejudice against personal belief. Hey, come on out. If you're very sincere about learning about history, architecture, geometry, astrology, those are things that we talk about.
Geometry.
I know you can be different kind of nationality and be interested in those things because it's an interest meeting, right?
Right.
So take interest.
Let's talk geometry real quick. The G. The geometry.
Here we go.
And the G and what is it? The compass.
Oh, that crescent moon and stars.
The crescent moon and the stars. You know, you got the Freemasons. You got the Order of the Eastern Star. Some people even throw out that word Illuminati.
Oh, man. You know, your boy Jay-Z do that a lot, man.
You know, and I see a lot of different symbols. And not only are they symbols, but they are symbols that are sometimes linked to the Moorish temple, sometimes linked to the Nation of Islam. And some of it's good, some of it's bad. Where's the truth and where's the lie? Where's the fact? Where's the fiction? Tell me where all that comes into play.
The truth is in the history of ourselves. So, you know, in our classes, we go way back. And I'm talking about way back to when the first Freemason rite was ever performed. And this was in ancient Egypt. So we get a little bit into that. I mean, for real, man. We're talking about the founder of our organization was an Egyptian adept. I am an adept within this organization.
Right.
And he was an Egyptian adept. That means he went to Egypt, saw the writings on the wall, and brought this information back to us.
The writings on the wall. You're not talking about that Stevie Wonder song, right?
Hey, man. Hey, but you know, what'd he say after that? You know.
Very superstitious.
Hey, and a lot of people are.
Right.
Okay, so that's the song in itself, man. I love that song.
The writings on the wall.
Come on, man. Sing it.
Come on now.
Sing it, man.
And you know, and while we're on that subject, man, I also want to talk to you. I want to ask you about the influence of you know, Moorish beliefs and hip hop. I see a lot of crossing. I hear a lot of hidden messages in a lot of songs.
Okay.
You know, and I know that I think we spoke before, and you told me that Jay Electronica.
Yeah.
He is a brother.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
So
Most Def.
Most Def,
His name
yeah.
is Yasin.
Yasin Bey, right.
One of my brothers. I mean, yeah, we got a couple. Sheik Ron. Man,
Sheik Ron.
y'all got that track?
We have the track. We're gonna play that. We're gonna play that in a couple seconds, actually.
We want them to hear that track. Sheik Ron, he's a powerful MC, God Hop, you know, and it is awesome. So, I mean, you know, I don't
So is
wanna
this-
say it's a trend?
I was gonna
but
say,
I mean,
because I'm starting to see it a lot now, but has this been happening for years and we just didn't realize it?
I mean, we're in this age of awakening.
Right.
I mean, we got a lot of college minds on here, so let's get these masterminds together and just listen to the lyrics of the song. I listen to the radio, and you know, I mean, not on your guys' radio station, but you know, you click over to your basic radio station. There's
Yeah.
nothing really serious on. There's no real foundation in the music. It's not telling you anything. And we know how hip hop has came along the years. So, come on, man. Let's. I mean, I would want to listen to that music that's telling me something about myself, like Nas. You know, he had that one. I know I can.
Right.
I mean, come on, man. That was good music. So, let's go ahead back to that, man. Those are my influence. What's that one song? We Made It.
We made it, yeah.
Yeah, man. That's my jam.
The remix with Jay Electronica.
Oh
yeah.
man, you know that's my boy right there. And Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, yeah, Jay-Z's on it.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
All right, we're gonna come back to hip hop because I want to talk about a few things before the interview's up.
Awesome.
Tell me about Jeff Ford. Who is that?
Oh, Jeff Ford, man. He was a brother who came around a little later on,
Okay.
and he definitely is a swift angel himself.
And him in the Black Peace Stone Nation.
Yes, that is an organization that was outside of what I'm a part of, Morgan Science Temple of America.
Okay.
But you know, a lot of times where people get information, they get it at their rawest form.
Right.
You know, we have a saying, we get it in our dismal crypts. Those are the deepest chambers that you can reach it. And he was one of those who got it. So now, if you look at his demonstration now, he was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that last week, that I was a bad guy. And he got a hold of this information, and now he's talking peace. He's getting up with these same guys that everybody know, Larry Hoover and everybody.
Mm.
And, you know, it is very much an honor to have him and call him my brother. And we look at what he's doing now. It's definitely an honor. You know, Jeff Fort, Sheikh Malik
Right.
is his true name. So again, affectionately known. He is a brother who is definitely trying to right his wrong. But you know, everybody has a higher self and lower self. That's
Right.
that's what we teach.
Okay. And my last question, man, I want to ask you about this, man. So, an increasing number of people claiming to follow the Moorish science have filed false legal documents in various municipals around the United States. All right. So, tell me about that and the sovereign citizen movement.
Yes. Okay. Let's get into that for a second.
Okay.
Okay. This sovereign word right here.
Right.
Okay. In my little book, I see the word sovereign once.
Right.
And you know, it's very, very direct on when it deals with sovereignty, and again, you'll catch me say things about yourself. So you need to control yourself. You need to be a sovereign unto yourself. Again, our founder, he put forth these laws for us to follow.
Was one of the laws to not pay taxes? Because if that's the case, I want to make me a Moor today.
Oh man, listen. That demonstration, I know where you at right now. You get on YouTube, you check that out. You say, oh, Moors in court. You got this guy, he's being belligerent. And the real face of it is that's not what we're about.
Right.
You know, we do have rights that are backed up by treaties.
Okay.
That are backed up by the Geneva Convention. And we hold claim to those rights, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, man, you know, just trying to be belligerent, trying to show off online, that's a whole nother demonstration. Right. We don't deal with those people, and really, that's why I said I wear that black fez. So if I see any of those people here on this campus that act that way or demonstrate that way, well, you know, I'm here, so I'll have a nice little chat with you as well.
Right. Is it really that nice, though? Is the chat really that nice,
It is
brother?
nice. It's a nice chat. And we go into etymology, so maybe we can look up the word nice. Yes, sir.
All right. That sounds good. Let me just gonna hit a few more points, man, about tomorrow, because that's key. That's why you're here.
Yes.
We're here because tomorrow there's gonna be an interest meeting, and I definitely want it to be packed out. I want you to have a great audience because I do believe that the Moorish Temple has a great message to present to those who are willing to listen. You know, and so I definitely want to help build up, knowledge about what's going on tomorrow, and basically, man, what is the best benefit of this organization?
Well, man, again, it goes back to what the founder wanted to bring forth in the first place, and it's building better citizens. And that's right there. You're talking about sovereignty. You need to first find out what a citizen is. Right. And I could just let that go right there. First, let's figure out who are a citizen and what is a citizen. Who classifies to be a citizen? So, if I can piggyback again, we're just going to build better citizens. One citizen at a time, I was once told. And, uplifting is falling you marry. You know what I mean? So, and if we can touch a little bit more on what's going on tomorrow, what we're going to be having is just basically a social event. And we want everybody to come out. It doesn't matter if you're in these groups that's on college campus. We don't set forth any prejudice against, hey, you're what's the fraternities here? It doesn't matter. I played Iota Phi Theta when I was at Howard University. Oh wow! So yeah, and I've come into this information, and this information is good information. So it doesn't matter. It's no bad information that we're giving out to you. It's nothing that you're going to get tossed around or tossed to the side. Or we really have a genuine interest to everyone who walks through that door, and we wanted to basically shake hands and build with everyone that walks through that door. If they, don't know their nationality, or if they like to know more about their nationality, even, whatever creed they come from, they might, well, I might be this, and I might be that. Let's go ahead, let's dig in bed with them, those books that we can hold forth on ancestry. That's on the PSA. That was sounding good too. I didn't even know you were gonna play that.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna run it back a little bit later, just in case anybody didn't hear it.
Again, true ancestry, your nationality. We're trying to deal with that, brother, man. We dealing with that real heavy.
Okay, and tell me more about this. What exactly is the Clock of Destiny? What is that?
Oh man, you've been really just online, haven't you?
Hey man, I don't have one of these special books you got, man. I gotta just get my sources where I can find them.
Well, man, the Clock of Destiny, man. I really can't speak too much about the Clock of Destiny.
Right.
It's an order within itself.
Okay.
I just gotta leave it at that, man. We just dealing with this divine creed that was brought by the founder of our organization, Noble Drew Ali.
Okay.
And I have information about that. I've actually been a part of that order as well.
Right.
But that's another interview possibly.
All right. Sounds good. I'm looking forward to it then. All right. So there's no requirements for tomorrow. Anything they should bring for tomorrow?
Just bring themselves in the mind.
Bring yourselves.
Open mind.
Bring your mind.
Open mind.
7 o'clock tomorrow, Minden Hall. What room? What room are we gonna be in?
We just switched it up. We're gonna be in 14. We're gonna be in a smaller room.
Room 14. That is downstairs in Minden Hall tomorrow at 7 p.m. If you are interested in the Moorish Science Temple of America, my man Sheikh Ra will be there, and he has tons of information. Obviously,
Yeah, I'm gonna give out some shameless plugs if I can.
Shameless plugs. Go ahead, throw a plug out there.
Okay, we got the website out. www.NobleDrewAliFoundation.com.
Okay.
Check that out. We got so much feed. That stuff is uploaded every minute on the minute. Check that out, please. NobleDrewAli.foundation.com. www.NobleDrewAliFoundation.com. I want y'all to check that out. You can call me as well. I'm open. My office hours. Have you ever seen 5 Heartbeats?
5 Heartbeats. The movie.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
Yes, indeed. So if you want to get some more information, call me again. 252-364-7563. Again, 252-364-7563. If you got a question, ask me, man. I'll try my best to get the answer for you if I do not know it.
And you're gonna be there tomorrow, right?
Most definitely, man.
All right.
I'm gonna be in the house.
So if you've got questions about the Moorish Science Temple of America, you want to check them out, you want more information about your ancestry, tomorrow, 7 p.m., Minden Hall Student Center at 7 p.m. in room 14, downstairs. Moorish Science Temple of America will be there. Question is, will you? All right? So, next up, we got a song coming up. Tell me about this Sheikh Ron. Tell me more about him one more time.
Sheikh Ron, that's a brother from God Hop out of Chicago.
Okay.
Definitely going to be rocking the house. We're going to have him come down, and we're going to do so much stuff. And also, I'm sorry, before I let this slip my mind, and this is off the website, man, we have been pumping so much information lately. We got some information for sisters, too. I also wanted to say it's no demonstration against or discrimination against sex. So we want the females to also come out, the sister women to come on out, learn about this natural, holistic cleanse that you can do. I mean, everybody likes to do things naturally now. I see everybody wants to,
that's where it's at.
Yeah, man. That's
natural is the new perm.
Get that chemicals and all that stuff out the way. But even the detox part, we need to, start looking into that. And
right.
We got some information. We got teachers and lecturers coming out that's going to give out this information. It's so powerful. Again, I told you, it's not privy to the mainstream. And I know y'all say y'all breaking the mainstream. So listen, y'all
disturbing the mainstream, baby.
Disturbing them.
Yeah.
So we dealing with some natural, organic cleansing products that you and just learn.
Sounds
and these things are from around
good
your house, man. I'm telling you, it's so easy.
All right.
It's so easy.
And what's the name of this song by Sheikh Ron?
Hey man, this is Travel from the East to the West. That's
all right.
Check that out.
Next up, WZMB, man, we got my man Sheikh Ron. Travel from the East to the West, bumping on you. crashing Liza. So I'm about to get out of here, though. I do appreciate you stopping by and talking to us, Sheik Ross. Sheik Ross, you're the man.
Oh, man.
Once again, tomorrow, in the Mendenhall Student Center at 7 p.m., room 14, the Moorish Science Temple of America will be hosting an interest meeting. If you are interested, they will be there at 7 p.m., Mendenhall Student Center, room 14. All right, Sheik Ross, man, I appreciate you coming by.
Peace and love, man. Thank you for having me.
All right, and once again, next up, we got Sheik Ron, chop from the east to the west. WZMB 91.3.
I travel from the east to the west. I travel from the east to the west. I travel from the east to the west. I am the Clayton Monster recorded in Cook County with the rules and usages of the movement. Let's get the county. Divine Constitution and violence will whip the soul and Act 1 Constitution. Grand Sheik and Chairman constituted. Assist the Grand Sheik to assist the Grand Sheik pursuing face in the east. While I'm thinking of what is the coolest and how we kept the law. I feel like a descendant dream. One-on-one from over children is giving us heaven keys. Question any answer. To get the most to think, descended to Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and ordered rank. Self is my adversary with the lowest principles. They say we're born to sin, if so come and depict the codes. I travel from the east to the west. I overcame death, Friday the dead rest. It's written, the first man was born in flesh. In case they didn't tell you, I'm a Muslim of the west. I travel from the east to the west. I overcame death, Friday the dead rest. It's written, the first man was born in flesh. In case they didn't tell you, I'm a Muslim of the west. Me and my Grand Sheik are like sand from the sun. My whole temple is my family, this guided to one. Asiatics correct the race, look at chapter 45 of the Holy Quran, circle 7, back up is divine. What did he do? The Holy Prophets put us in our codes, bound us with our bonds of affection. There's no riding notes. So welcome to the show, and I am the excited host. Opening the circle 7, begin with a pride quote in the mist. Standing next to the pillar of Boaz. Love is the broadcast, love is the broadcast. Monster missionary with the faith to propagate. Oral statements of the Holy Prophet accommodates. The truth is very simple, so no need to complicate. Signs and symbols for the conscious mind is how we conversate. The unconscious have left knowledge to be a common waste. We disobeyed the laws and we became a fallen race. I travel from the east to the west. I overcame death, Friday the dead rest. It's written, the first man was born in flesh. In case they didn't tell you, I'm a Muslim of the west. I travel from the east to the west. I overcame death, Friday the dead rest. It's written, the first man was born in flesh. In case they didn't tell you, I'm a Muslim of the west. Let's walk the path of love, and I carry titles as the lover and beloved. Adversary is my rival. Heaven's a state of mind, is not below or above. The word is cold, like I'm approaching with my gloves. Yeah. Bet you think I got cowboy boots on, chewing on tobacco, Moorish fence with a suit on. Reading Chuck Norris as the path is clearly cut. Holy prophet in my heart, lowest self is in my gut. I'm under Muslim law in the West Territory. I be like Jones, brother, I'ma tell you a story. I had the Arabs and men with the real Moroccans, cause all we need is facts, and we can kill the gossip. They know who we are. We're the noble Muslims, very evident in the Moorish costume and ball dance. Moorish architecture on the floor and on the wall, significant of the universal covenant of all. I travel from the east to the west. I overcame death, Friday the dead rest. It's written, the first man was born in flesh. In case they didn't tell you, I'm a Muslim of the west. I travel from the east to the west. I overcame death, Friday the dead rest. It's written, the first man was born in flesh. In case they didn't tell you, I'm a Muslim of the west.
Anything goes.
Anything goes?
Anything goes.
Anything goes. Anything goes.
Eyes out for days upon days, such a heavy burden placed upon me.